Hi everyone, it's been a while since I've done a love reading, so you will be able to pick a card, and your first pile is the beautiful amethyst. Your second pile is the quartz, and your third pile is the black obsidian. So what you need to know is we will pull some cards to figure out what energy you're in. So if it sounds like your pile, great. If it doesn't, pick a different pile. Please remember that these are general readings, so everything may not resonate. Don't try to force it. If none of the piles resonate, it just may not be your reading. So before you choose, take a deep breath and focus on what Spirit is telling you you should choose. Either pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. See you at your reading. Hello, pile 1. If you chose the lovely amethyst heart, this is your reading. So first thing we're going to do is pick an oracle card from the Whispers of Love deck just to kind of see what energy this connection is in. So we get... Have patience. Love is patient and kind always. And we also have the number 17, which reduces to 8. So I have a feeling with the water, there's definitely emotion involved and possibly an uncovering of some deep feelings that have not been revealed. But what I do see as a positive, all of the stars reminds us that there's hope. And I see this image of the streams, refilling this body of water as fresh energy moving into the relationship. So let's see what else we have to know about this connection. So the next card I am going to pick will give us more specific energy on the relationship. So I think I'm going to pick 2. All right, so these are topics or issues that are at the forefront of this connection right now. 1, 2. Okay, so we get flow. Again, that's almost the same image there. Okay, so with that patience, I also feel that you need to be in a state of energetic flow. Don't force it. Don't try to force an outcome. Let everything unfold the way it's supposed to. So we've got flow, and then we have gateway. So this is really interesting because we've had a major gateway early in August, the 8-8 gateway, and I feel like this is that symbolism that you are moving into not just a new level in your relationship, but maybe you're both growing spiritually. Again, there's that imagery of flowing water. Also, this is a very unique connection. I'm getting the feeling that possibly you came together in a very unusual circumstance. Just something very unique about it. So if you're trying to figure out if this is your pile, this may be a sign, that this is or is not your reading. All right, so let's kind of get into more of the meat of this. So I'm going to go ahead and pull your cards. Now, this is meant to be your side as I drop everything. If it resonates more with your person of interest, then you can switch, because this will be A and B. So anyway, I'm having a hard time shuffling this. Okay, what do we need to know about person A? Okay, so we get the 8 of Cups, we get the Moon, and we get the 8 of Wands. Okay, this is really interesting because the Moon is number 18, so we've got 3 8s here. You may have seen the number 888. So if this is you, I feel like you're in search of an answer. Now, I read tarot intuitively. A lot of times this represents walking away. I don't think you're walking away. And with the moon coming up again, you are searching for the truth of the emotions behind this connection, right? And again, all three, have water imagery. So I do feel like in this particular connection, you were searching for a truth. And it maybe you're conflicted on the inside. Maybe this is a connection. Like I said, it's very unique. Maybe you've never felt this way before, and you're really trying to figure out how you want to communicate this to your person. Because it is important and it is very new to you. I'm not picking up anything negative. I just feel like you're tongue-tied. You're just kind of befuddled. Befuddled is the good word for it. You're figuring out your own emotions and how you really feel about this connection, but it's not a bad type of feeling or vibe that you're getting. Okay, so let's get some tarot for your person. Okay, so what do we need to know about your person? And after we pull, you may identify with the second pile or the second side of this, and maybe identify the first side with your person. So it can be flip-flopped, and that's okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we get the Fool, the Three of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this person has had a lot of heartbreak in the past, and what's beautiful about this, they are willing to start anew, to say, okay, that was then, this is now. Because I see them wanting to offer you some stability, and there's I feel that like there's love or blooming love in this connection. They're really, really ready to just kind of step off into whatever this connection is going to bring. As a matter of fact, they may be wanting to move this a little bit quicker than you are. Lots, there's the flower imagery here too. So they're feeling like it's springtime. They're pretty happy. And this arch right here, looking over into the mountains, like they're seeing the possibilities of a great adventure, and they're pretty happy about this because this is so different from what they felt in the past. They're so much more optimistic about this connection with you. I just feel if there's any and it's not really a negativity. I feel like you're the one that's questioning it more than they are. It may be also you may have been in a lot more relationships than your person has. Take that how it resonates. Okay, and Spirit is saying to get some clarification. So let's go ahead and clarify your side, or person A. What else do we need to know? Queen of Cups, Magician, King of Cups. Damn. I like that. So I do feel like in this particular connection, you get that match, the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. You definitely may have manifested this. Definitely may have. Wow, that was kind of weird. But I do feel like there's some manifestation. And again, there's that imagery that's showing up, of flowers that are in your person's cards. So I feel like you manifested this, and I love that you have that perfect match of the Queen and King of Cups. So yeah, so you're in the feels. You're like, do they feel the same way that I do? Yes, they do. And it's interesting because in the Queen of Cups, the water's a little bit more placid than the King of Cups. It's a little bit wavier. I do feel like that it's not a turbulent connection. There will be surprises, but pleasant surprises. I also feel like if you look at the imagery, you've got some more cups here. So there definitely is that potential for an amazing love connection. But on the Queen of Cups, her lid is closed. So I feel like you're very cautious as far as receiving love. You have to really know and understand and maybe even look at your intuition before you're ready and willing to jump into that. So I do love all of the cup imagery because so far we've got 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 might mean something to you. So yeah, this is beautiful. I like this energy here. So let's get some more clarification for your person. And like I said, it could be reversed. So you're definitely moving a lot slower. You're keeping a lid on your cup. Maybe that's the emotion that you're trying to figure out or you're exploring. Oh my gosh, King of Cups. I was going to pull from the deck and Spirit said no, pull from the top. So I got King of Cups, 9 of Wands, Queen. Oh my gosh. Hello. Hello. Okay, look at this. This is mirrored energy. Oh my gosh. So you've got, both have the King of Cups. You've got the Magician, they've got the 9 of Wands, and then they both have the Queen of Cups. Now, remember, this is not necessarily gender specific, masculine energy, feminine energy. This has never happened to me before. Like, this is a mirroring, okay? Except you are feeling a lot of this in your heart. They are feeling a lot of this in their mind. They may be overthinking this sometimes. They're hoping that everything is going to go well. But I think with the Fool on this side, they don't obsess over it. They do question it, but they're not obsessing over it and they want to move forward. So, oh my gosh, I can't even. I just can't even. All right, so the next thing I want to do is I want to go a little bit more into your energy and your person's energy, maybe a topic that has come up where your thinking is concerned or your feelings are concerned, and the same thing with them. So we're going to get, Spirit is saying just get one. So, okay, on your side. Okay, friendship. Seek out your soul family, surround yourself with positive people, spend more time socializing. So I feel this as, don't isolate yourself. I feel like in the action of going out and doing things and getting your mind, away from that emotional part of it and just having fun with your friends, the answer will come to you. It's there. I think you've really been questioning your heart, and I think that interaction with others is going to give you that space you need to know what you need to know. Okay, let's see what your other person, or your person I don't know, maybe you have another one. Okay, so what energy is your person in? Cycles. Everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon's magic. Ooh. So you have a lot of moon here. So I feel like your person, again, they're thinking about you quite a bit. And I feel like, with this previous hurt in relationships, they see you as something magical, as something transformative, something healing, because again, you're being seen in a very unique way, and they're trusting on the fact that because you are so different to them, that they're willing to take that chance. I feel like you're holding back more than they are. I really do. But I think you're both in that situation of, that moon and the hidden feelings, to stay in that state of flow. And again, this is a very similar type of imagery too, with that purple. Okay. So, if that's something that you feel like you need to talk to your person about, just say, hey, I'm really digging this, and let's just let it flow. Let's, and that, again, that idea of cycles, everything has its right time. There's no need to rush this. I just see some beautiful, amazing energy here as far as how this is going to progress, how it is progressing. Okay. All right. I do want to get some messages from your person. So let's see what your person would like to say to you. I am so attracted to you. You're my divine counterpart. Let's see. I wish I could take back my words. I don't see this as an argument. I feel like maybe they told, not necessarily a little white lie. There may have been something that they said at the start of this connection. Possibly that I keep coming back to this idea of the Three of Swords, like, I'm not ready to be in a relationship, or, something that kind of, held the connection back a little bit. And I think maybe that's why you're trying to, figure out, do I really like this person? Because I don't know if they're ready or not. Okay. Okay. Then we get, I'm trying to hide my strong desire for you. Yes, they do. They have a lot of desire for you. You didn't see my tears. Yeah, this has been weighing on them a bit heavily. I feel the sexual tension. Yeah, so that idea of attraction. Now, what's interesting is there are not, there's only one wand here. And I saw this as communication. There are a lot of cups. That love energy is so strong. But I do like this sexual tension and that attraction card, because now you can't dismiss the fact that, it's not just a heart feeling, but it's definitely a passion feeling too. All right. So I do want to get some advice from the universe before we close this reading. So what kind of advice? And I see this as something for you to focus on as a way of keeping you connected, keeping you grounded, connected to the universe and your feelings. Okay, I'm going to take the two that came up. So the first one that comes up is clearing. As true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine, to God's. Such freedom. So I feel like this is that confirmation of flow, right? And letting go and trusting that, your higher source, your highest source has your best interests at heart, and those things that you're wanting and that you hold close to you will come to pass. Okay. And then we get limitless. See yourself open to receive in the most miraculous ways. The divine can use anything and anyone. I feel like, again, I'm hearing this is confirmation of that spiritual connection as well. This is a divinely ordered relationship in your life. This person is meant to be in your life. And, you know, that idea of that closed lid in the Queen of Cups, you know, opening that lid and letting that cup of love that they're offering to you to be poured in. So I do feel like you're a little bit more closed than your person, but this person does care for you a lot. and for you to just remember to be open to that, you know, receiving that. So I hope this resonated for you. As I said before, don't make the shoe fit if it doesn't. I think this is a beautiful reading. If it's not your reading, check out the other two piles. But this is, you know, if this is where we leave off. Thank you for listening. It's always my pleasure to read for you. Make sure you check out my TikTok channel, and blessings to you until we see each other again. Bye. Hi, pile 2. If you selected the Quartz Heart, this is your reading. And as always, take everything as it resonates. It may or may not be your pile. We'll choose some other cards to clarify if this is really your reading or not. And you have 2 other piles to choose from. So let's see, what is the general love energy in this connection? Okay, so we get 2. All right, so first card is Turn on Your Heart Light, number 36. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. I'm picking up a lot of the lower chakras here. Possibly a sense of needing to ground yourself and feel some security in order to be able to elevate to that heart chakra. And then we get do something for someone. Give your attention to another. So I feel like maybe you've been a bit isolated, and I'm thinking hermit mode, definitely, for sure. So to kind of get out of the house, get out of your own bubble and to kind of expand. I'm also picking up the feeling that maybe you're not in a relationship right now, but that you have a couple of people that you're interested in. So that may or may not resonate. So that could be a clue as to whether this is your reading or not. So we're going to put these right here. Hopefully they won't catch on fire. Let's do this. I'm going to move these down just a little bit. Okay. Again, don't want to catch anything on fire. So now we're going to get a couple of oracle cards to further clarify the energy that is coming up in this connection. Okay. All right. 1, 2. Okay. Adventures. Okay. If you are in a connection with someone, I feel like you've met them while you were out traveling or doing something fun like hiking. If not in a connection, I would go out and do some fun things. There's that potential of you meeting someone out there, especially, you know, when you're doing something that you like, you already have that common bond of that shared passion. Okay. And then taking risks. Yeah, get outside of your bubble. Go out and do some stuff. Again, you're not going to meet someone sitting at home, really. Makes sense, right? And I'm hearing, like, just delete those apps. Take some risks by going out and doing things that really call to you. And again, we're getting the I feel, again, there's that idea of the lower chakras. You know, the root chakra, the solar plexus. Yeah, I just go out, do some things. I feel like by getting out in nature, you're going to feel a lot more of that grounding energy that you're in need of right now. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards for you. Now, what we need to remember is this may or may not be you. So I'm saying it is you, but once I pull the other cards for the other person, you may relate to that. So if the energies are switched, that's okay. Okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3. So we get 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 9 of Wands. Yeah. You are so inside right now. You are so isolated. You are in your bubble. You may have even had opportunities to meet someone and you were just like, no, I am not interested. All right. But you are feeling a little bit isolated. You know, definitely left out in the cold. And I do feel like maybe friends have called you to go out and do something and you've refused. Maybe there were some tensions between you and these friends or you and this person. But again, you know, what I'm hearing from Spirit right now is in order to learn to function in a relationship, you need to be in a relationship, whether it's a friendship or a significant other. If you're having troubles maintaining a friendship, you need to hang out with your friends more and learn, you know, that give and take, so you're not so much feeling in lack and isolation. So you may feel some social awkwardness. I'm getting that you're very much someone that doesn't like to get out. You do isolate yourself, but at the, you know, this is at the cost of not having friends, because we've got the 3 of Cups here, which represents friendship, and you're not going to meet love either if you're not even interacting with the friends. So I feel like that's a very strong message for you. You got to get out and do some stuff. Okay, so this is your person. I'm kind of feeling you haven't met this person yet. And if, you know, and if you do get out, this could be the person that you will meet. Okay, let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put these right here. Okay, so we get 2 of Swords, Page of Cups, Magician. All right. I feel like this person in the past was trying to decide whether or not they wanted to step out and have a relationship again. And I don't see a lot of heartbreak or trauma, anything like that. I do feel like, you know, they're ready to look at their emotions, but they're not really sure if they want to go through that experience again. But what's nice about this is they're getting closer to that idea of manifesting someone specific. So I feel like they've moved from, do I really want to do this, to, yeah, I think I do. And they're ready and willing to put in that effort and energy, you know. So I feel like they've done a lot of soul searching. And they've just recently come out of this soul searching mode into, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to take some risks. And they're ready to offer that cup and see what happens. Okay, so I do, oh, let me clarify. Person A, your side. Let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, we got some major arcana here. Now, I do see this as, okay, so you get the Strength, the Empress, and the 9 of Pentacles. So I do see that, you know, you have that capacity. Lots of major divine feminine energy here. Now, this is not gender specific, but if this is you, you're a very strong, yet nurturing, generous person. And I kind of feel like, you know, if you're willing and able to go out, you're going to attract someone, because the Empress doesn't chase. But what's interesting is this person is manifesting you, but unless you step out, they're not going to find you. So it's that idea of what I want wants me. So this person wants someone just like you. But unless you come out of your shell and get out of the house, they're not going to meet you. And it's just prolonging this beautiful, I want to say reunion. Maybe you've known each other in a previous life. And then with the Nine of Pentacles, you know, when you are in that state of sharing a connection, you provide a lot of abundance and stability and comfort, you know, a lot of gentleness. You don't tie them down. They still have their independence. So I see this as, you know, if someone is lucky enough to get into a situation with you, you give them their space, you nurture them, you give them a place to come home to, but you don't trap them. So you've got to realize that you're the bum. You have so much to offer, but you've got to get out. There's someone out there for you, and they're not going to meet you. You're not going to run into each other unless you take those brave steps to come out from inside and to go forward. Take those risks, okay? So let's see what we get for your person. Let's get some clarification. Okay, what else do we need to know about person B? Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay, so we get the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, the Ten of Cups. Dang. Lots of potential love. So this person, I feel like what they're manifesting is coming to fruition because they have that luck on their side. They're waiting for you, and they're ready to step into this energy of love to see this happiness. You know, and you've got 2 tens here. Might be significant. This person's manifestations are calling to you, but it can't happen until, you know, this idea of moving forward can't happen until you decide to take those risks and to really, you know, look at, you know, adding some adventure to your life. Here's the other thing. This is interesting. So you've got a bird here, you've got a bird here, you've got a bird here. Got a bird here. Again, that idea, I do feel like you're both people that really, your freedom is really important to you. It really is. I mean, and I see this with the Fool too. They're just venturing out and doing their thing, right? But they're willing to take that risk. And they're waiting for you to be in that same energy of risk taking so that you guys can eventually meet and have that beautiful, happy ending. Oh my gosh, this is a gorgeous reading. Such a beautiful energy. And again, you know, at the start, it's like turn on your heart light, do something for someone. You can't do these things until you get out. All right. So I feel like when you reach this person physically or whatever, you will know who it is. There's going to be a spark. And at that point, you'll be able to open up your heart, you know, and you'll be able to actually, you know, have some action, you know, doing something. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is get some more focus on the energies, the individual energies of where you and your person are. Okay, so for you, gentleness. Be kind to yourself and others. Honor your gentleness. Speak words of love. So I do feel like you are a very, maybe even introverted person. Maybe even that idea of not wanting to get out because you question either your physical appearance or your social skills. There's some reason that's keeping you in, right? And I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, be kind to yourself. Give yourself a break. You know, you deserve to meet someone. And you have so much love to give to others, but you can't, you know, show that love unless you're getting out and you're doing things. Okay. And I also feel like this speak words of love is not just speaking to others, but speaking to yourself. You are worthy. This connection is waiting for you and you're worthy of it. So you've got to take those risks. You've got to step out so that, you know, you can be that gentle, nurturing person that, you know, that your person is trying to manifest. Like I said, someone out there is waiting for you, but they're never going to find you until you get out. Okay. I love that. Okay. So let's see what else we can glean about this person. Okay. Cycles. Oh, I got this in the other pile. Everything has its right time. Honor the cycles of your body. Tune into the moon's magic. So yeah, so this person, what I'm hearing is they're in the cycle of manifesting. So they've already put that intention out into the universe. And now they're just waiting for divine timing to have this come into fruition. All right. So, and you coming into their life is going to be very transformative for them. So, you know, there's a lot of potential in this connection. I just, you know, I feel so like calm and satisfied and happy about it. Almost like this is your destiny. I don't know. It's just something about this connection is just amazing. All right, so these are messages from your person. Again, you may have already met them. If not, this is someone that you are going to meet. I don't want to pick these cards like that. And this is messages from their higher self. Okay, Spirit is saying shuffle. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm happy that it's over. I feel like this is in regard to cycles, not over with you because they haven't met you yet. They're happy that whatever cycle they just got out of is over because they are ready to start this new beginning with you. You will always have a place in my heart. I feel like this is a soul connection. They feel you energetically, and you may even have met this person in the 5D. It has not manifested in the 3D. Let me see what else we get. I want to make your dreams come true. Oh, they are so ready to meet you and to give to you. That Page of Cups. I don't want to let you go. They have this vision of you and they are so ready and willing for this to happen. Like if somebody tells them, oh, you're crazy if you're trying to manifest someone, they're like, no, I know she's out there. I know he's out there. I'm not giving up on this dream. I don't know if I should trust my heart. I think they question themselves. and anyone that's going through the process of manifestation, or if you just met this person, that always comes up for some people. You know, it's like, you know, this is too good to be true. You know, you're exactly what I was looking for. Is this, you know, for real? Okay, and then we get, I daydream about a life with you. Yeah. This person knows what they want. This person is excited about you being in their life or coming into their life. So I'm just going to say, if you're not with this person, you need to take those steps, because they're waiting for you. You know, wow, this is, you know, if it's not a connection that's happened yet, oh my gosh, you're going to be blown away. You'll know it when you meet this person. I do feel like it's spiritual in nature. You and your person are just going to know. So powerful. Now let's get a couple of messages from the universe. And I always see this as these are steps to take to, you know, help this, you know, process move along. You know, what it is that you need to do to make this come to pass. Okay, Spirit is saying take 2. So, all right. So the first one we get is Divine Source. Help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. So, beautiful card. I feel like you've been saying prayers and hoping to meet someone that will fill that cup for you, that will, you know, bring you out of this state of, and it's not even darkness. To me, it feels just like a dull, like a gray, you know, you're waiting for that sunshine to come in, okay? And have that unwavering faith that Source is putting all of this together for you, okay? And again, like your person has put their faith in Divine Source, right? And then surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest, to stop trying to control the whole universe. So I feel like in your situation, you're controlling things by withdrawing, right? And then we get more birds here. We've got hummingbirds. You want your freedom. You both respect freedom. So I feel like it's going to be a very balanced situation. At the same time, you want to be able to control who comes in and out of your life. But by doing that, you narrow that gate, you narrow that opening. You really, the odds of your potential, you know, mate or partner go down significantly by you shutting yourself off. So I do feel like, you know, Spirit is asking you just to surrender, to go out there and take some risks and have some adventures, because I feel like that is where you're going to find your partner, because they're calling to you. They definitely are. And I feel like if you stumbled onto this reading, you were meant to hear this for sure. For sure. So I hope it resonates. If not, check out one of the other piles. As always, it's an honor to read for you. Check out my you're on YouTube. Check out my TikTok channel for other goodies. And I also have a website that you can check for in the description if you would like to book a private reading. So as always, I'm blessed to read for you. Thank you. Bye. Hi everyone. If you chose the beautiful black obsidian heart, this reading is for you. So let's go ahead and get started. This may or may not resonate. If it does, great. If not, there are 2 other piles. Don't make the shoe fit. If it's not meant for you, it's not meant for you. So first thing we're going to do is check out the love energy using the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. So what does pile 3 need to know? Okay. Okay, practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. So I do feel like I'm seeing the Hangman card. So maybe looking at things from your person's point of view. I do feel like this is a connection where you may have been with this person for a while, and maybe there's been a bump in the road. We'll put it that way. I'm not feeling anything like a major conflict, but with the butterfly, I do see that there's some transformation going on in this relationship. Okay. So really see how you can try to look at things from their perspective. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. Okay, the next two cards, I'm going to get what other energies, oracle cards, what other energies are, affecting this connection. Okay. I'm going to pull 2, 1, 2. All right. So we get solitude. So yeah, definitely that idea that maybe you guys have taken a temporary break. What I do like, the waters are very calm. The waters are very still. You've got the moon, which is about emotion. Stars are about faith and hope. So there's that idea where maybe you guys have taken a break to do some healing and to maybe really reflect on what is going on in this particular connection. And then we get taking risks, and we actually got taking risks in pile 2. So I'm feeling that there may be that idea of being afraid to really let this other person know what's going on in your heart and your head. And again, that practicing compassion where you're wanting to share, but doing so in a way that's not going to threaten or antagonize the other person. I feel like you're wanting to communicate wants and needs and doing it in a way that's non-threatening, non-judgmental. So we're going to use tarot to go ahead and clarify what's going on. So we've got a person A, we've got a person B. Person A, I'm going to just read it as if that is you. But it may be your person, and you may reflect yourself in person B. So let's see what comes up. I'll just shuffle a couple of times. Okay, so this is person A. Okay. What do we need to know about person A? Okay. All right. Okay, this is great. This is great. So I do feel like this is a connection that you manifested. And when you met them, like your intuition was like right on. Like, this is someone that I really want to invest in. I have to apologize for the glitch. My camera turned itself off as I was reading for the person A, and I'd already gotten deep into the person 2, and I didn't want to change anything. So let me go back to what I was saying here. So this is someone that you manifested, and I do feel like your intuition about the situation is spot on, because you're ready to offer that cup of love, and you're very confident in what it is that you want and need out of a relationship. Okay, so let me put these aside, and I am going to clarify some more of this in a bit. Now, I'd already gotten into the meat of this when my camera turned off. So with your person, they have the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Now, this is a very interesting progression here, because I feel like when you met each other, this person was ready to come in with their cup of love. Now, what's interesting is we get the Knight, which is a younger energy, a more naive energy, and then we have the Queen of Cups, which is a more sophisticated energy. Now, one of the things, gosh, and I hope I explain it like I did to no one when my camera was off, but this is an interesting person that you're dealing with. So they were ready to come in, right? And now they're in this state of anxiety. Now, this is not gender specific, right? But they're wanting to show up more as the Queen of Cups, but the lid to their cup is closed. And what I'm picking up, this anxiety is due to the fact that this person is either more naive, doesn't have as much experience, life experience in dealing with love and emotions and relationships as you do, because you've got this High Priestess, and you may even be the same age, but you're either more intuitive or have more of that life experience. The other thing that came up was this person might be significantly younger than you, okay? But, they are, they moved in, they followed the lead of, what they were feeling, and they came in, and now they're just kind of like, whoa, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to progress this. I don't know how to get to this. Right? They want that maturity. They want to be able to give and receive in equal amounts, because you are showing up as someone who's a little bit more knowing and understanding when it comes to issues of love in the heart. And I really do feel like that is why this idea of practicing compassion is so important, to see things from a fresh perspective. So Spirit is asking you to remember what it was like when you were, learning how to function in a relationship. And you can't, and that's the thing about it, is you can't practice being in a relationship unless you are in one. So I feel like this person has taken, a wonderful initiative and step forward in wanting to be with you. But now, they're so worried about this idea of taking risks that they've pulled back a little bit. They want some calm. They want some peace, because I think they're feeling kind of topsy-turvy right now. And I don't think it's anything that you did. They're just in their feels, and they're like, oh my gosh, I've never felt this before. What do I do? They're wanting to, and what's interesting is it's a progression, because eventually they want to show up as the king or the emperor, but they're in that night anxiety mode. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify your energy a little bit more and see what we get. And hopefully my camera won't die again. I actually had like a ton of videos that I needed to delete that I had forgotten I had. Okay, so this is for person A. Okay, so we get the Lovers, the Six of Wands, the Eight of Cups. Okay, now, just so you know, I am not reading this as leaving. Okay, that is the traditional definition, I guess, or interpretation of the Eight of Cups. I read intuitively. No. Now, we get the Lovers card. So I feel like you're in the decision mode of making a choice, because the Lovers not only represents lovers, but it represents making a choice. Now, I do feel like whatever you decide, and I do feel like Spirit is guiding you to practice compassion, that you're going to walk away with a new understanding of how to lead with love. Okay, so I'm seeing this Eight of Cups as a search for truth. So that search for understanding. So that's why you're being asked to practice compassion and to look at things from a new perspective, because you have that choice to be able to lead in this situation. Okay. And you can make this a very successful connection, because you have that experience. And I think the choices that you make will inspire your person to have some confidence. But if you look at things from their perspective, you can lead in a way that will give them ideas. For example, let's say because they have gone inward, you could lead by saying, for example, by sharing your feelings in a constructive way, because maybe they're not able to. So by you modeling that gives them a way of approaching you with what they're feeling. And that's just an example. That's not an actual piece of advice, or it could be. But again, so you're that model for them. So you're going to have to choose, depending on your situation, choose what kind of modeling do I need to do to make this a successful relationship? Because they're not going to come to you and say, oh, well, I don't know how to express this to you, or I don't know how, or maybe they have, but they're just not sure. They're insecure as how they should proceed. And you can be that model for them. So you're going to have to search for the truth in the situation and search for, what is it that I need to teach them? And how can I do it in a thoughtful way? Okay. And I do feel like this has a lot to do with emotion. They're not sure how to express those things to you. They want to, because they're not blocking you off. They definitely want to, but they're not sure how to. Okay. So let's get some more information on your person's energy. So what do we need to know about person B? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Okay, this is awesome. So we get the Queen of Wands, the Star, and the Ace of Cups. So I do feel like this person is very attracted to you, and they want this to work, because I see the sunflowers and I think of happiness. So there's that equal balance of the happiness and the passion and really wanting to find ways to make this work. So I feel like they're willing to be creative in their problem solving to be able to get out of this anxious feeling and to move into that love state. And what's nice is when you work with them and help each other, that healing and that hope in this connection is there. The thing I love about the Star is that idea of nurturing emotion, but they're also, this woman is watering the ground. So that's providing a fertile place for things to grow. So I almost feel like it's, an emotional and a physical type of nourishment there. And I also see that as a 3D and a 5D nourishment, almost that idea of karma, that what you're nourishing in the 3D is going to come about in the 5D. So this person is willing to do the work. And what's nice is with the Ace of Swords, they're going to come through and be very victorious about being able to stand in the truth of who they are and how they function in this connection. One of the things that I'm drawn to is there are 6 flames here. 6 is about spirituality. So they're going to be able to step into the truth of how they feel about you and how attracted they are to you, and to merge the passion and the emotion. And I do see a lot of growth in this connection. So I feel like you're just going to have to be that person to take the lead in this. Okay, so I'm going to pick up some more direct advice and focus for you and your person. So what do we need to know for person A? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'll do the messages from your person after this. Okay, so for you, support. Oh my gosh. So now it says, ask for help, get more rest, nurture yourself. I feel like this is more about you supporting your person. But always remember, you've got to put your oxygen mask on first before you can help them. So make sure that you're fully supported, you're grounded, you've got your act together, and then you can lend that support to your person. Because right now they're in that state of solitude. And maybe even just supporting them by saying, we're both in a state where we need to rest and breathe. So I'm going to work on myself. You're going to work on you. This doesn't mean it's over. It just means that, you know, we're just in a state of healing right now. Okay. So let's see what we get for your person. But I see that support as you taking care of yourself and not giving too much to them and taking away from yourself. Make sure it's a balanced kind of support. Okay. And then for your person, healer. You have powerful healing gifts, have faith in your abilities, stay true to your path as a healer. And I feel like this is for both of you. I feel like they're going to be able to heal those aspects within themselves that need to be healed, but at the same time, through their healing, they are healing you. So there's a lot of beautiful, you know, mirrored energy. And I feel like, you know, again, through this manifestation, you were able to attract someone in your life that and not in a codependent way, but to be able to thrive with this other person because you're both supportive of each other, and through that support, you're able to lend healing energies to them without being codependent. And this idea of that solitude is important because you need that time to go within to do that healing. And at the same time, I feel like this taking risks is also about looking at maybe not so traditional ways of progressing in the relationship, that you're looking outside of the box for how to heal and support each other. You're both willing and open to find alternative ways to support each other. Okay, so I want to get some messages from person B or your person. See what comes up. What do they need to say to you? We need space to heal our hearts. Oh yeah. I am not capable of letting you get close to me. So maybe that's that need for distance. They need to be able to feel a little bit more confident because they do feel like they're not as sophisticated as you. We have amazing chemistry. Oh yeah. This definitely, there's some attraction that keeps you guys together. You didn't imagine this. Yeah, this is the real deal. Let me get a couple more. You didn't see my tears? Yeah. So with that Nine of Swords, they're feeling some real frustration. I don't see this as a tears of sadness. I see this as tears of frustration. Like they just don't, they really want this to work. Okay. And it's frustrating them because they want to be able to be that person that you want for them. I think maybe there be some like self-esteem issues as well. I feel you leaving me behind. Yeah, because you were, I'm gonna, you know, say that you're probably a little bit more advanced spiritually, and of course in the love department, and they're feeling like I'm not enough. You know, is this person gonna leave me because I'm not where I would like to be? And I think that's where your support and that practice of compassion is so important, and that you communicate that, you know, I'm still here. I'm by your side. I know we're growing as a couple. We're growing in this connection. So the last thing I'm going to do is pull some advice from the universe, and this is how to proceed forward to make this a very successful and healthy connection. Yeah, I dropped like 5 of them. I don't want 5, just a couple. 1, 2. All right, so the first thing we get, companionship. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. Oh, and see, and I feel like this matches that practicing compassion. So you and this person are definitely connected and you mean a lot to each other. Just that gift of having each other is something that I think you both have wanted for a while. And you are each other's gift from the universe. Okay. And then we get gratitude. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. So yeah, so make sure that you are practicing gratitude for each other. And again, if this person doesn't know how to model that, you're going to model that for them, right? You're going to remember what it was like to be a newbie in love and show them how this is done. Because what happens is they will pick up on it and they'll understand. It's like, oh, these are the things that I should be doing. And again, maybe having that conversation of, again, expressing wants and needs, but at the same time, telling that person, I love you for who you are. I'm grateful that you're in my life. Okay, this is a growing experience. So just because we're not at the same place doesn't mean I don't appreciate you and that I don't want you in my life, because I do. All right, so I hope this resonated for you. If it didn't, check out the other 2 piles. As always, I am always so blessed to be able to read for you. Check out my TikTok channel where I have other content. And if you go to the description below, you can go to my website and book your own private reading. So thank you all for hanging out. Talk to you later. Bye.